And so it was in Altus, Oklahoma, that there was a lady that worked in the stationery department at this five and dime store that told me that this young lady was interested in me. And so I told that for several years. And Barbara had a different story that the lady told her I was interested in her. And so that was the stories we told. Finally, we got together and we said, you know, I don't know that we cared about each other at all. This lady was just a busybody. But anyway, God has given us a beautiful marriage, and I love my wife, and she's a classy, classy lady. Right after we get out of high school, Barbara and I marry, and I'm out here working crazy hours, like you do in retail, like 7 days. They're open 7 days a week, and from crazy hours, and it was pretty difficult for your family to work those kind of hours. And so I learned from there that that's not exactly what I wanted for my life. And so I guess like a lot of people that are working, they're wanting to do something for themselves. And so we said, hey, let's see if we can start a business. So because we didn't go to college, we didn't know how to start a business. So we started by borrowing $600 from the bank. So that was the beginning of Hobby Lobby, was borrowing $600. So we go down and we buy from this company that's selling moldings and frames, and this chopper is what we bought for $450 of the $600. So here we have this chopper that miters these frames, and then we have enough money to buy a little bit of molding. And as always, we didn't read anything. We just basically tore up all this molding, and we ended up with about 6 or 7 samples to give a salesman. So that was in 1970. So he comes back, and we didn't think far ahead, and he comes back with about $4,000 ordered, but we're out of money. So we go to the individual that sold us all these moldings and this chopper, and we ask him if he would extend us credit. We think we need so many feet of moldings and glue and things of this nature. And he extended, because I said, here's the orders, you know, I think we can get your money back in 60 days. Take 30 days to make it, and maybe 30 days to get our money. I didn't know people didn't pay in 30 days when you gave them 30 days, but anyway, it didn't quite work out that way, but that's kind of how we started. Barbara, by the way, worked for the first 5 years for free. And when we get officers and new managers coming in, I always say, you're here because of Barbara, because we would not be here if it had not been. We didn't have the money to pay anybody, so she took 5 of her years to ship frames, package them, and send them out. Mart over here and Steve, my 2 boys, were 7 and 9, and they got 7 cents a piece to glue these frames. So basically, we started with child labor and slave labor, and so that's how we started.